Hey, Eric Stokes Jr. here.
This is Amari Rogers from Clemson.
Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie here.
Green Bay, what's up? It's Kylan Hill.
Just want to say thank you for the opportunity.
I'm extremely honored and excited to become a Packer.
I have not stopped smiling since hearing my name called, since getting that phone call.
Just wanted to say how excited I am to be a part of everything that's going on in Green Bay.
I'm grateful. I'm beyond blessed.
Such a historic franchise. So happy to be a Packer.
I'm looking forward to this fall to be able to play in front of the great fans for the Packers.
I'm ready to show you guys what I can do right away. I'm going to produce right away. Let's go. Let's go win it all.
Go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go.
Let's just say go Pack, go.
Packer GM Brian Gutekunst joins us now. Brian, thank you and welcome. And let's see here. Corner, O-line, D-line, wide receiver, running back, and a linebacker. You checked an awful lot of boxes during the draft. Was that the grand plan going in?
Yeah, I think certainly you'd like to address a lot of the things that you set out to before the draft that you think are needs. You never really know how it's going to fall. We had a lot of picks, which always helps to kind of go through it and hit different spots. But we were really happy the way it fell. We thought it fell were players that we really, really liked. Also, I think were players, the kind of positions we wanted to add.
Top of the draft, Eric Stokes, Josh Myers, Amari Rogers. Do you see the potential there for immediate contributions?
Certainly I do. I mean, these guys played at big schools on big stages against really, really good competition. So they've been hardened a little bit. They've been through the fire. We really like the wiring of all three of these guys. So it's a big jump in the National Football League, as you know, Larry. And it's hard. It's not easy. But these guys have done it on a big stage, and we just kind of like their temperament and their competitiveness. So I think so.
I saw a video of Rodgers like at a pro day, just shorts and a shirt. The guy looks like a running back, the way he's built.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what his build is like a running back. And I think as we look for maybe the slot receiver returner that we kind of wanted, this is Green Bay, Wisconsin, and this is a tough place to play. And I think certainly his build and his durability over his time there and his professionalism, I think is going to help him stay out there.
You drafted 3 offensive linemen last year, 3 more this year. Is that saying anything, or is that just the way the board fell?
No, I think it just says something. I think it's obviously that's a very important thing for our franchise. Keeping our quarterback upright to allow him to do the things that he can do is very important. So I think it's something we've always kind of stressed here in Green Bay, and we will continue to.
I want to talk to you about your 5th round. First of all, you take TJ Slayton, defensive tackle, Florida. Now, Brian, I've seen his weight listed anywhere from 360 to 330. How big is TJ?
Yeah, this is a big man. This is a monster in the middle, and I think we obviously have a really good group of defensive linemen, and I think these guys will show TJ the way. But he's a guy that's tough to move out of the hole there.
You also selected in the 5th round Shamar John Charles. And I read where at his pro day, at a $184, he bench pressed 2 1/4, 19 times. Now, I think there was probably linemen who didn't get 19 reps. How strong is that young fellow?
Yeah, he's not big in stature, but I think he's big in heart and certainly in strength. He's a scrappy, tough football player, and he's a strong athlete, and that was one of the reasons I think when we evaluated him, we thought he could handle what we were going to ask him to do because of that strength.
Does this class have the potential to add some juice to your special teams?
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a target as we went into the draft, and obviously getting Amari in the 3rd round, his ability to return punts, I think will be a big lift to us. I also think some of the guys you talked about, like Shamar and certainly Isaiah, those guys have a chance to be really good special team players down the road. But as we go into this, all rookies, I think, no matter where they're drafted, that's how you're going to make your ends meet there at the beginning. So we expect them all to do well.
You've got a rookie mini camp coming up. Will that be back to normal, like in person, that kind of thing?
We certainly will have some players back here. There's still obviously some protocols that we will go through, but it'll be good to get those guys in the building. It won't be like it was in the past where we have 20 to 30 guys that we have not signed in kind of for a tryout. The rules this year will allow us to have 5. So we won't have as large of a squad, and we probably won't be able to do as much in the field as we normally would do. But it'll still be good to get those guys kind of indoctrinated into how we do things, the process, so that when we get up and really going, they're more comfortable.
What's that first look at a draft class in Packer helmets, doing things the Packer way? What's that like for you?
Oh, it's a little bit like Christmas morning. You know, you kind of opening some presents, I think. At the same time, it's, you know, not everybody in this building has seen those players specifically live. Some of them you haven't even seen them on tape. So it's their first kind of impression. I think it's important for those guys to show well because those things can carry a little ways. But again, it's always good to get them in and see their first steps to see how they can be part of the team and how they might be able to help us.
Brian, it was interesting. In almost every session where you met the press, Ted Thompson's name came up. And I got the sense you appreciate Ted now more than ever.
There's no doubt about it. I think certainly we've always appreciated Ted and his stamp on this organization, but specifically our scouting staff is, you know, those run deep. And with Ted, I think sitting in the chair that I sit in now, there's no way you couldn't appreciate him more after going through some of the things that he went through in his time.